Every single person, every single article, every single diagram is different. Hi, I'm Tom.
I'm Joy.
We're the Rightlaners.
And today we're coming to you from Jacobs Lake National Forest Campground. But that's not what we're going to talk about.
What are we going to talk about, Joy?
Solar. Sun.
I know I got my glasses on because we got solar going on right now.
So Tom, how long did it take you to figure out what kind of solar to get?
6 months to a year.
And how did you figure it out?
Well, I kept looking at what people recommended, and I talked to several different installers, and we had it scheduled to be installed at one time, and we canceled it in Quartzsite. I just kept looking, and every single person, every single article, every single diagram is different.
Made it very confusing.
Yeah, they're all different, so I kept looking and trying to figure out some similarity or one easy way to do it. Everybody has their own way, and so I just compiled all that information. And then when we were in Quartzsite, one of the young guys, a young man, he told me, he says, "Why do you want to put all that money into it? Well, because if you put in, 1,200 watts of solar and lithium batteries and hybrid controller, you're looking at $20,000 for all that. I'd have to relocate the batteries because you can't have them outside if they're
That was a problem.
Lithium, and I really wanted to go lithium, but I would have to lose space inside and then not be able to use the space outside because there's no way to put anything in there but batteries hardly. Anyway, so I looked at it and I decided to go with the starter set, 400 watts from Renogy, and I got the controller, the monitor, most of the wiring and everything, four 100 watt panels from Renogy, and the cost of that was $900.
And you installed it yourself?
Installed it myself, which I wasn't very happy about having to do, but I bought some, also bought some connectors from Amazon, I think it was, that connect series. I bought a fuse that came with the deal, was set up for parallel, and it only is 10, I hope I'm getting this right, it was only 10 amp, and blew it right away. And I called him and said, "Oh, your series, you got to hook up 40 amp. So each one runs off itself. I have a 4-in-1 coming down for positive and negative. There are solar panels I installed for 100 watters. I put they're set up a little different than a lot of solar panels. The clips or the hold downs, I put them in instead of out, so they don't show. This is in series, so I had a blown up fuse. I needed a 40 watt fuse instead of a 10 watt fuse for series. They sell it as parallel, but I got these 4-in-1s, two 4-in-1s. But if I'm in the sun, it'll recharge the whole battery completely in a day, 400 watts. If I'm not in the sun, if I'm in the shade, I'll have to use a generator. We didn't drill any holes in the coach. We went through the refrigerator vent, down through. And there's the two wires from the solar, positive, negative. There was already holes here, I believe. No, maybe I drilled. Anyway, it came down, didn't have to do anything, cut the screen out a little bit on the refrigerator vent. About it. To the basement and across, a little bit longer than I wanted to go, but it was okay. And then the controller is right next to the battery, probably 2.5, 3 feet away from the battery. And I thought about putting the monitor inside, but I just put it in above the controller, and I can open and look at it and see what's there, but I didn't want to do a lot of rewiring, and where our cabinets and slides are set up, it'd make it very difficult to wire something all the way to the kitchen where I would have wanted it. So I just put it in the bay where the controller is. Okay, here we installed the controller. Just showing the battery here and the solar. Then here we have the monitor. How much we're putting out, how much we're getting in. We're getting in 14.6 volt, 15 volts, 12.5 is going out.
Do you know how much amperage you use in all those calculations that people spend so much time on?
I did know, but I don't have that information. I figured it all out. How many? One of the experts told me I needed around 600 to 800 watts to keep up with my, about 800 he said to keep up with it. But I'm running at 400 and it almost keeps up with it. So 600 would probably be about perfect. But it runs everything through the inverter. Whatever the inverter runs, it runs.
So we've had it working for 4 months, a little bit more than 4 months.
How about new batteries too? New AGM batteries.
That in itself made a big difference.
Here's we have another on-off switch on the other side coming in from the solar with it has a fuse on it. We have 4 new AGM batteries in there. So we have 4 new AGMs. We have 400 watts, and if I am in a full sun, it keeps the battery charged. I don't ever have to turn a generator on at all.
And I can use a grill, a toaster, coffee maker, curling iron, hair dryer. For all of our needs, it works perfectly.
But if I'm in a shaded area, it won't charge completely. So I have to run the generator maybe late at night or early in the morning to catch it up a little bit. Usually not long, but just a little while to catch it up if there's, if I'm in the shade somewhere.
Or a rainy day.
Here where we're at now, I got a little bit of sun, so it works pretty good. I haven't had to start. I ran the generator for maybe like half an hour last night, and I don't think I'll have to run it all today.
The only thing we can't do with solar is run the air conditioner. That takes too much solar for us. So everybody had a different opinion about solar. Everybody that uses it has different needs. There's a solar system set up.
Bird feeder out.
But for us, would you say this is almost good?
It's satisfactory.
Satisfactory.
I mean, most days it gets us through the day. Cause the big thing is I just don't like running the generator. I like listening to it. It uses fuel. I just don't, and other people have to listen to it if you're in a group.
This is what a nice, quiet campground sounds like. This is what it sounds like with the generator running. Not so nice.
I just prefer not to run it. That's the main reason for having the solar, but I just couldn't see putting the large amount of money into something there were no return on investment at all. There wouldn't be any return on it. If you buy a motorhome with solar, you're probably not going to pay much more for it than if it didn't have it. You're not going to get your money back on it. Unless it could be a selling point, that's about it. But you're not going to add $10,000 or $20,000 to the cost of your motor just because you put that money in it. It's gone. So that was a big deal too. I didn't want to, put that much money into it for no return.
It's all worked out.
But the solar is it's heading down right now.
Our solar sun is setting.
Yep. Anyway, see you on down the road.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks. Any questions, let me know.